I'm watching the Cavs last night, and it dawned on me that maybe this is the last time we see this great rivalry play out between these two teams, given the current rosters of, and LeBron being in Cleveland. I mean, it just sort of hit me like, I don't know if LeBron's going to be back. I don't know if they're going to get to the finals. And maybe this is the last time we see these two go head-to-head, these two teams in the current makeup here. And my thought was, Reg, at some point over the next couple of weeks, I would just say to LeBron, I'm more than happy to trade that number 1 pick. And I'll trade Tristan Thompson, and we could get DeAndre Jordan. And all of a sudden, I've changed the entire defensive complexion of this team and makes us legitimate. But I need an assurance from you that you're going to stay if I make this deal. Do you think you could see a scenario play out like that?
I do not. I just don't think LeBron's going to give up his cards like that. And if he hasn't told them already that he's staying or he's committed, then he's not going to.
But then that's on him, Reg, that I'm not going to make that deal. Right?
No, I wouldn't. I would hold on to that. No, because you possibly could have the next LeBron James in that number 1 pick. Look, I think it's not up to LeBron to alert the Cavaliers if he wants to stay or not. It's a business at the end of the day. I mean, he's been great for the bottom line to Dan Gilbert and the Cleveland Cavaliers organization. I mean, every game is sold out and 3 straight trips to the NBA Finals, winning one of them. So he's been great to their bottom line. He has to worry about his bottom line as well. It's not up to him to appease the Cavaliers. We've seen this in history of him taking his talents elsewhere. So right now he's going to try, in my opinion, to put them in the best position. To me, I know everyone's saying there's a crack in the kingdom, but I think this 4-game stretch where they were absolutely embarrassed, embarrassed in Minnesota, embarrassed in Toronto, embarrassed by the Pacers by having a big 21-point lead and getting walked down, and then on national TV again, the world champs come in and made it look kind of easy. They made it look real easy. So I think this 4-game stretch of these embarrassing games could be a wake-up call. To me, it's still going to be very difficult in the East for a team to beat that dude 4 times with no back-to-backs, and you can lock in. I know people think there's a big, huge foundation crack for the Cavaliers, but at the end of the day, you've got to beat LeBron 4 times, and it's going to be, to me, I just think it's very difficult to do that in the Eastern Conference.
You don't think Boston can beat him 4 times, having home court advantage?
I do not. I don't.
Wow.
As well as they're playing, I just don't see it because I know what Kyrie can do, but I'm asking a lot from 2 young players in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum to be special, and they've been that during the regular season, but as you know, Daniel, once the playoffs begin, and if you talk about them matching up in the Eastern Conference Finals, that's a lot of pressure to put on a 21 and a 22-year-old going against a generational-type player in LeBron James. Don't get me wrong, it could happen, but with no back-to-backs and a chance for teams to lock in on you, I mean, you got to beat the dude 4 times. And I just don't see an Eastern Conference team doing that.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.